Mob justice in Sri Lanka. Angry and impatient, some Sri Lankans have rioted and taken to attacking Muslims after Islamist terrorists carried out the Easter Sunday bombings, killing over 250 people. Police struggle to contain the anger, with one Muslim man dying from stab wounds. Shops run by Muslims are being torched or ransacked and their owners targeted.
They came with a sword and tried to attack me. About 15 people came in several taxis. They threatened to kill me. I ran away through the back door. The same group attacked my brother's shop.
Mosques are also being targeted. In response, the Sri Lankan government has imposed a nighttime curfew. And many Muslims are staying at home. The government is also blocking several social media platforms, hoping to stem the anger. But most days, there's sporadic anti-Muslim violence. It's becoming clear the Sri Lankan government has to step up its efforts to contain the anti-Muslim violence.
Let's get more on this story now with journalist Jamila Najmuddin joining us from Colombo. Good morning to you. Can you tell us who's behind this violence, and are authorities doing enough to stop it?
Well, as of now, what we do know is that there has been isolated groups which have been going from town to town, causing this violence since last Sunday. And since the Easter terror explosions, there is growing public anger that the government is not doing much to keep the situation calm in the country. Anti-Muslim clashes have erupted in several areas of the island, and yesterday it escalated further and emerged into one of the worst anti-Muslim clashes the country has ever witnessed. I am also hearing reports now that the death toll has risen to 3 from the overnight clashes. Throughout yesterday, we did not hear much from the government or the authorities urging people to remain calm. And it was only after much damage was done during the day that they finally responded. The people do not have much faith in this government, and they're extremely angry, and they're urging the government to step up their efforts to maintain peace in the country.
Jamila, what are people saying about what needs to be done if they don't believe in the government's ability to step in here, about what needs to be done to ease the tensions between Sri Lanka's Buddhists, which make up a majority, of course, and the Christian and Muslim minorities?
Well, since there is not much faith in this government because they have been maintaining silence more than reacting, religious leaders have started having gatherings with their respective communities, educating the people to refrain from violence, to maintain calm, to maintain peace. But obviously, this is not helping much because yesterday we saw one of the worst clashes. So right now what we are hoping is that the religious leaders will step up their efforts. People will start communicating with each other much. There will be harmony centers which their government has suggested to set up. And that people, actually stop spreading misinformation. Because despite the social media ban, a lot of people are accessing social media through the VPN. And even through this, there's a lot of hate speech which is still coming out. So it is the religious leaders who will now have to play a much stronger role to maintain peace in the country.
Jamila, thanks so much for that. Jamila Najmuddin from Colombo for us.
Thank you.